Crisis Management Evaluation of Gold Scenario 1 Welsh vs. Russia. Introduction. The scenario began present in this documentary revolves around the Welsh and Russia football match, set against a background of secular tensions and multiple crises. As democratic in the MSO studio section, the quickly priced out of control, presenting numerous challenges for crisis management teams. Significance of the crisis scenario. The significance of the crisis scenario cannot be overturned. It highlights the critical importance of effective crisis management and communication, extracting in the high-stake events such as international sporting matches, where the converse of political, social, and security issues and can create compelling value situations. Aims of documentary. This documentary critically evaluate the crisis scenario from the immersive studio, analyze risks, prevent planning, crisis management, straight and communication effort. It also provides recommendations to engage future operation performance. Identify risks in the scenario. Several risks were defined during the Welsh vs. Russia event scenario. These risks including weather conditions, political tensions, security terms, and for control challenge. Analysis of risk management. Analyze how these risks were assessed, meaningful of managed. We can apply risk management theory and models such as the risk management process. Identification, assessment, mitigation, monitoring, and review. And the risk management framework: planning, identification, assessment, response, and monitoring and risk rating matrix. Weather condition risk assessment is the context could involve monitoring weather forecast and assessing the potential impact on event attack in 2004. Limitation attackers might include providing required hydration, extension, shade, and medical service to address dehydration and head-related illness. Evaluation of effectiveness. According to Comport 1995, the effectiveness of risk management strangely employed in any supporting event can be evaluated based on their ability to identify and address potential risks, minimize their impact on the events, and ensure the safety and security of attendance. Leo K. and Parents 2009 opined that the evaluation and should consider a fact such as the timeliness of risk assessment, the adequacy of mitigation, ensure the responsiveness of event management to emerge risks, and the coordination of effort between stakeholders involved in risk assessment. Preference crisis management review. Planning review. The prevents crisis planning process democracy during the immersion studio provide valuable insight into the preparation made before the Welsh vs. Russia events and their effect in managing emerging crisis situation. However, up to critical evaluation, several areas of concern and shortcomings were identified. Firstly, while there is acknowledgement of the potential crisis associated with the events, including the presence of higher profile developers, individuals such as Prince William and politicians from Russia, which makes the events a higher target for terrorists and protects them, and the arrival of dignitaries will consider there was a limited discussion of contingency plan for the address potentials and potential security threat. Also, favoring police ought to be at straight point before the arrival of the dignitary rather than sending them up overage of the high profile guests. Moreover, the planning process seems reactive rather than protection with the adjustment, making response to unfolding events rather than begin practical prepare for various scenarios. For instead, the decision to provide a police officer for the arrival of Putin and the need for police escort from the airport from the studio were made after it was announced that Putin could be attending at the event. This reactive approach hided and lack of foresight and preparedness in a typical and mythical potent crisis. Analysis of risk management response. The scenario declares the presence of designating teams such as gold, silver, and bronze, prizes and hierarchical common structures, roles, and responsibility appear to be things as evidenced by goals direct such as tell silver then and bronze then publicly coming and deploying police officer from where they can through with Putin. Decision making process seems to have to be reactive rather than proactive, as evidenced by responses to emerging threats as such as potential terrorist attack. There are instances where decisions were made in response to special incidents such as the development of your police to manage, protect, and the actual activation of fires in response to escalating violence. Crisis response efforts appear to have been identified in some cases, such as deploying riot police to manage, protect, and providing medical support for hydration in stadium. Overall assessment: while crisis management actions were in the responsibility to manage threat, there are indications of particular shortcoming in command structures, decision-making process, and crisis response efforts. Improvement may be needed in terms of productive crisis assessment, coordination between teams, and communication strategy to effectively manage future crises. Recommendation: after conducting a thorough analysis of the scenario and review the experience documents in the scribble notes from the immersion studio sessions, several key findings and conclusions have emerged. They are finding providing value sinks into the strengths and weaknesses of the crisis management strains employed during the World War Russia events. Based on these observations, the following recommendations are proposed to enhance operational records and structure performance in future events. Recommendation code: Strains ground control measure management large ground during higher profile event requiring robust crowd control and measure to ensure public safety and secure. It is imperative to deploy sufficient resources, including training personnel and equipment, to monitor ground behavior and respond effectively to emerging threats. Implementing crowd management techniques such as ground segmentation, ground allow management, and the de-escalation stack can help prevent escalation and maintain order in fluid situation. Improve crisis communication straight effect communications in paramount in crisis situations to deserve timely and correct information to stakeholders and the public. The League and Parents 2009 Future Crisis Management Affairs should focus on engaging communication strategies, including the use of social media, emergency alarms, and public announcement to keep attend informed and engaged. Development scripts, message, and establish designated communication challenge will facilitate rapid response and crisis communication cooperation during engaged emergencies. Incorporate lesson learned into training and planning. Lastly, in statistical in encoding lesson learned from the worst Russia scenario into the future crisis management training and planning, and for conduction after action review and debriefing following supply exercises and real world insighting can provide valuable insights into areas from provided at best practicals by in educationally a culture of conditions learning and adaptation. Even organized can be better prepared for future crises and events over residents. In conclusion, the Welsh vs. Russia scenario underscored the importance of proactive risk management, effective coordination, and robust crisis communication in ensuring the safety and security of large-scale events. By implementing the recommendations outlined above and integrations lesson learned into future training and planning effort, stakeholders and events organizers can engage their readiness to respond to crisis and safeguard public welfare.